Okay, we're gonna do this. I swear. Pressing play. On today's episode of Furniture Messiah, I have it's a trellis. Oh fuck. I forgot about all the sound. You can't hear the sound, but I can hear the sound. Whatever. A studio trellis. What did I just say? I was gonna make this a bench. I was gonna make a bench. Metal bench with concrete legs. I turn this down because it's so fucking loud. It's distracting. But what had happened is the concrete didn't turn out the way I wanted it to, really. Two of them were pretty much perfect. Because, it was the shorter legs. I didn't vibrate them. I kind of realized I didn't like pound them with a hammer either, which I was gonna do, but for some reason I thought, well, you'll see how I fucked it up. Well, what had really happened though, why it really didn't end up being a bench, is I destroyed it out of rage. So that happened. So now it's a trellis. It's made pretty much out of rebar, and mostly just rebar. It only has one leg now. Well, one concrete leg. Yeah. It was fun to break, though, I've gotta say. I mean, I did build it, so I'm allowed to break it if I want to, right? It's just... yeah, you don't want to lose your temper and beat something you make to death. But that doesn't happen. And now we're only 3 minutes in. No lie, I've been avoiding doing this voiceover for a month and a half at least. For sure. Every week is some other reason why I'm not doing it. Or thinking about it, or attempting it at all. Wow. It looks so, empty back there. That's how long it's been now. There's hella shit back here. Oh, man. This was not a good technique. I would not do it like this again. Or maybe. I mean, I just wish the holes were bigger. And, I had, plugs or something. And then there's some kind of oil or something that you can rub on them on the inside so that they come off easier, because I had to just get them wet and then peel them off, which isn't good. Well, not these, actually. Not these ones. These ones were already wet because of concrete, so they just peeled off, but it wasn't easy to peel off. Oh, wow. Bad. It just fell right over. I think I'm just setting it up to see what it looks like. It would have worked, though, but the concrete needed to be nicer. The one I used has too many rocks. I haven't even gotten to that part. Essentially, what this bench is 2 rectangles connected by 4 posts. But I was trying to tie them together like you would rebar when you're pouring concrete. You overlap them on top of each other and then tie them with a wire. I was trying to weld them, which will come later. The part where I welded them. Hee. The ones that were closer to the end turned out obviously better than the ones that were more inside of the tube. But yeah, I probably wouldn't do it like this again. It's too much of a pain in the ass for not a whole lot of reason. I just thought it might look kind of like sleek at the end, but we'd never really know what it looked like at the end because, well, it's impossible. Build another. Hell to the nah. I did build another bench though, a studio bench to replace this one that didn't turn out. It's way better. It's more of like a roller, like a chair roller. I use it to get knots out of my back. A chair roller. I just lay back on it and then it goes crack. Shit. This computer's hot. This is probably a very boring voiceover because I'm really not watching the video. I've got to be completely honest. How is it a voiceover if I don't watch the thing I'm supposed to voice over? You know what I mean? I'm just talking. It's a whole lot of cutting. Man, I have that song Basement Jack by Steve Lacy stuck in my head. Love me like you does, you rub me like you love. Touch me around my waistland, I've been at the basement. 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 Now, ooh, welding. You gotta love it. You know why? Because you take two pieces of metal and you make them one. IMG. I don't know what that makes you. God. Hephaestus, I guess. Shit, I'm about to fuck this up. Better be careful. Clicking buttons and stuff. It's just this computer's hot. And my finger itches. Because there's so many fucking mosquitoes out here. Ooh, so that's a fun project that's happening in the background of all this. Fucking, we had this hose bib that's, now it's like really fucking leaking. That's probably why there's all these mosquitoes. But so, Jess, my roommate, dug it up. And like most of the pipe was completely corroded. I was like, well, that's why the water is so expensive. I don't even know how long this shit's been leaking. So yeah, she's fixing that in the background. And then maybe I can make a cheesecake. I want to make a pineapple cheesecake. That sounds good, especially watching this welding, because it looks hot. And pineapples sound kind of refreshing. And a cheesecake is delicious. Maybe I'm crazy. Well, my coworker really wants the pineapple cheesecake. I think she said there's like a spot in Hawaii that makes a pineapple cheesecake. They have better pineapples. Because they're ripe. On the real though, you can really make a bench with just like rebar. This could have been a bed. It could have been a small bed. Oh, fuck. I'm gonna have to get an extension cord. Bye. So, sad or hilarious? I'm trying to, like, take old furniture and just kind of either make it into something new or update it in a way so that somebody wants to use it. Essentially fix it, right? Refurbish it or something. I'll do that over actually fixing anything in my own house. Like, Jess had to fix that leak. But I've had all the parts to fix it for like a year and a half now. So I've been thinking about this shit. I knew this bitch was leaking, you know what I mean? I have problems. Still need to fix my roof. It's leaking too. But have I fixed it? No. And then the ceiling in my kitchen. I need to fix that because of the leak in the roof. Have I fixed it? No. I hate myself, really. Instead, I'm here, sitting on my swing chair, voicing over this video, ignoring all the important things that I probably should be fixing, to bring you this bench that is not... See, this is why it didn't end up right? Because none of this shit is old stuff. This is all new shit. Right? This is new rebar. And then concrete is just shit. Concrete I bought. Well, I mean, I had the concrete, but I mean, still, it's not anything reused or new or old. I mean, made new, right? So I went way off path here. Way off path. Just wanted to make something, and this is why it didn't turn out right. But it's okay, because it's fine for the grape. The grape likes it, which is good. But that's why it didn't turn out. I know it. And that's why the next bench I make does turn out. Because it follows the program here. Damn. Follow the program. What's your program? I've been wondering. For music. Is it whatever software your brain is running that's makes whatever music you like the music you like? Are we running on different software or whatever the fuck? Like, is it a program? Programming. Your brain, is it programmed for what it likes to listen to? Maybe, like, what if we're all different radio channels? You just switch between them. Find different programming. What's in this radio station? It does look cool as, like, panels. Like, honestly, if you did, like, this rebar pattern, and then you could put it up against, like, corrugated metal as a fence, and just, like, fasten it on there somehow. Just as, like, a fancy shit. You know, I want to make it look like a really cool, you know. Sorry. It's not even really that fancy. Corrugated metal and rebar. Fancy. Fancy to me. Beyond my wildest imagination. As I poke with corrugated metal. And rebar. I wonder if I could build... Do you think I could build the frame of this trailer? Well, it's more like the roof frame. and like walls out of rebar. I think that's possible. I like the idea. But it sounds kind of wild. People build them out of wood, though. If you've seen the dancing videos of fucking camper in the back, we want to make it into a coffee cart. I was thinking tube steel. I saw a guy build one on YouTube. So, I'm just gonna go for it and see what happens. I saw a guy build. I decided to try. If I ain't did it yet, I try. Just snag that shit right out of the ear. Apps using your microphone. Wait. Nah. Okay. There was something random I was gonna fucking... That looks kinda cool. Luckily, dogs aren't retarded, and so they don't stare when you weld. They kinda look away. I'm like, thank God, or else they'd be blind. Blind as bats. Using echolocation. Waiting for the vibrations to bounce back. Oh my God. I saw somebody with a dog that was like, had like a blindfold on. Oh, so this is what it looked like. And see, I had cut that mattress for it. Now it's something else. This is what it looked like prior to being poured. And here is pouring concrete into it. A shitty way. I needed way more fucking water. Don't read any of these instructions. Go by feel, and then it'll be fucked up for you too. Yeah, see how much rocks in that shit? No bien. My boxing coach actually told me what to get, and I don't remember what it was called. Because I'd be terrible at fucking listening, yo. It's more like remembering. I'm really bad with names. I've been trying to get better, though. I gotta make, like, associations, you know? Like... well, recently. There was this dude, Eric, and Jess gave me the idea of Eric Foreman from That 70s Show. I'm like, oh, that makes it so much easier to remember. He looks nothing like Eric Foreman, but I'll just remember Eric. But I did remember his name on the real. Clutch as fuck, though. Hehe. Your name's Eric, right? Yeah. Cool. Bye. Deuces. If I'm being completely honest, though, I'm being haunted by a hot girl. Dun, dun, dun. You know when somebody is, like, really good looking, it makes you uncomfortable because, like, they're hella cute. I don't know, and they look at you, you, like, die a little inside. Anyway. Yeah, so that shit's annoying, though. I'm like, why? Why does this happen to me? I don't want to think you're hot. Okay. Damn. It just is what it is. But is cute. Yeah. Oh, my bad. I've become a girl. This is what happens when I go out. This is why I stay in. This is why I'm supposed to be alone. Supposed to be lonely. I also get distracted. And then I don't make any of these videos because I'm too busy thinking about shit I shouldn't be thinking about, you know what I mean? Should be doing my own thing, making these. And then I'll just talk about it on here. And that's not good. Fuck. Whatever. I guess you can't win them all, right? Just like this design did not go to plan. I like how the cat just stayed insane. Fucking. I didn't even really try to get it perfect, you know what I mean? I was just like, good enough. I was gonna come back and I don't know what the fuck I was gonna do. I think I decided, just chisel it if I need to chisel it. I'm not concrete, learned, practiced. I'm a concrete novice. My chicken is going through my fucking squash, and I think I'm gonna have to turn her into soup. If you're not careful, I'm gonna pick up a rock and throw it at you. And if I hit you and you die, you're soup. You hear me? I see you looking at me. She won't die. But I have thought about turning her into soup. If worse comes to worse, she's gonna be soup. She's full of squash stuff, so I know if she's the one that goes and gets in the rosemary too, so she already is pre-seasoned. Sorry, it's almost over, so I'm a little excited. Anyway, then I beat those off, and so it turned into this, a trellis for a grape. And then see that cooler bench back there. That'll be another video. Anyway, deuces, y'all. Have a good whatever day it is for you. It's Sunday for me. God's day. Hallelujah. Not really. Well, I kind of do not mind Monday right now.